Hello, Akako. So, I know this isn't Mo'olelo Monday, but there is something that I do need to address, which has recently come up within the past couple of days. Actually, yesterday. But by the time I post this video, it's probably, well, if this video is allowed to go up, we shall see. I've been using this platform, YouTube, um, for quite some time now, since 2009. And I don't know. I found this. I found YouTube to slowly be going in a direction that I was kind of hoping it wouldn't. I was worried that it would become a place where people can freely state what it is that they have an opinion on, to share themselves, and it's become a place where you can be you, which is why I thought it was fantastic with the term YouTube. But I'm slowly seeing that things are starting to shift more towards the monetary. And I understand, like, their businesses need to make their money. They need to make a profit. Other than so why even do anything? I mean, like, you can't really do anything out of passion or love anymore unless you are actually making a living, because nothing is free, right? You need to make some kind of income off of whatever you're doing for most of your day. And that's just the sad truth. And yeah, so we've been getting hit with more advertisements, constant. Uh, well, just taking the thing is, with the advertisements popping up before the video plays. I mean, that's one thing. After the video plays, that's another. But during, the experience of you trying to watch something or experience something or listen to something, you have these ads that pop up. And before, they used to be, like I said, at the beginning or the end of the videos. Now they're doing the videos, and now instead of them being like 5 second to 15 second watches, they're ending up becoming multi-minute advertisements. Like, it's like watching real TV. And so first, that's one thing I want to get out. The whole you in YouTube. Okay, fine. They're starting to put ads on videos. I'm not monetized yet. My videos are, whenever a video of mine is clicked, and especially when I like to check on my videos to see how they're doing, or just watch them for nostalgia, I'm hit with advertisements. And for me, I remember, because I'm not being monetized. I didn't have any ads in my videos, so I guess that's something that they're just adding ads to everybody, even those that are not being monetized. But whatever, that's fine. Um, this is the thing that really makes me disappointed. So the algorithm that YouTube builds uh, for their viewers, recommendations, yeah, they put a list of videos that they believe you might be interested in. And because of the videos that I watch, I had a particular video pop up, and it didn't seem like something that resonated with me. I mean, like, I guess in the sense that it was spiritual, as well as it had having Hawaiian words in it in the title. It ended up popping up, and I was, since it was presented to me by YouTube to watch, I watched it, and I didn't like what I heard. And because I didn't like what I heard, there's something called a comment section at the bottom of the video, where you can actually let the content creator know, you know, what it is about their content that you agree or disagree, or even make a talk story between other viewers, right? There's also a little like and dislike button below the video to let them know whether or not the content resonated with the person viewing it, right? So that's cool. So that gives more options to you, the viewer, as well as you, the person who's putting the content on to the platform. Now, I recently received this recommendation to watch this video. I already knew that it wasn't going to be something that I was going to enjoy, because, first of all, it had a Hawaiian word in it. And second of all, the channel did not look like it was Hawaiian made. So I decided, whatever, I'll give it a shot. And I start watching it, and it starts to spread misinformation about my culture into this social media website. And so I comment on it and tell the person, I mean, this content creator has been up for 20 days. 20 days. So they haven't even had a full month being on YouTube. And they're spreading, and they've already got about 11 or 12 videos up. They have a bunch of posts, daily posts, and they community posts, and they also have shorts that they created. I mean, a bunch of content. So they're going and blowing with this channel. They're trying to take off. They've already got like, I think they have like 1,000 or so subscribers. But anyway, that's beside the point. I'm not worried about their success. What I'm worried about is how they're getting their success, and you know, taking someone else's culture and using and falsifying that information going out there about that person's culture. To me, I think that's a huge deal, especially when you have a culture that is a minority on this planet that has already suffered enough through the hands of other tribes, other ethnics. And so when I saw this video, I made a comment. I disliked the video, and I made a comment. And when I went to their channel, I realized that there were all these other videos on top of their channel that also spoke about this particular ritual that we as Hawaiians practice. Till today, we still practice this ritual, this tradition in our ohana, in our families. And every single one of them was taking it and changing it into something that it is not. And so I wrote comments on each one of those videos saying, this is not what this does. This is not it. And because I used the comment section to speak my mind and to let the content creator know what it's doing to the people, I get a I get a message back to me that says excuse me, sorry. Comment removed. Content removed. We've discovered that comments that you've left may violate community guidelines. They may violate community guidelines. And then it made me wonder, well, what are the guidelines for people putting up YouTube videos? Like, I know that, you know, if there's content that's not appropriate or maybe adult, swearing over abuse of using foul language, I know people can be demonetized. That's a thing. But I didn't realize you could be like, well, let me go on with this. So it says, we've discovered that comments you've left may have violated community guidelines. Okay, whatever. And it says right here, the bullet point is harassment and cyberbullying policies. Harassment and cyberbullying, because I am giving my mana'o, my knowledge about what they're discussing. That's cyberbullying. Me bringing the truth on YouTube is cyberbullying. Me trying to express that this is not how it's done is cyberbullying. Me asking them to stop, to resist using my culture in their videos to make money is cyberbullying, is harassment. If you keep leaving comments like this, you may lose your ability to comment or even have your channel terminated. These people that came up less than a month ago who put videos up of my culture spreading misinformation is getting everything they want, viewers, views, and monetization. And here I am speaking the truth, and I'm the one going to be terminated. My voice is going to be silenced and censored because they want to abuse and oppress my culture? Does that make any sense? So it says, do you have any feedback? Let us know. So I said, yeah, hell yeah, I have feedback, because I've already basically expressed how I felt with you folks in this video how I felt about receiving this threat. This threat that I am going to be terminated, my channel will be terminated, or my voice will be censored. I will no longer have an opinion to share because I'm cyberbullying, spreading truth about what these practices are in my culture to these people that live on the other side of the planet. Spreading truth. So it was funny because I actually did receive a comment by somebody else on this, on one of my comments. And they, hang on, okay, so this video, let me just explain what this video is talking about. So they're talking about Ho'oponopono, and that's what's inside their video title, Ho'oponopono. And basically what they're saying is Ho'oponopono is a type of prayer that you do so that you can receive wealth and abundance. Wealth and abundance. They're using our culture, us as Hawaiians, Kanaka Maoli. They're using our terminology to make money. We the people of Aloha Spirit. I made mention, I says, why not call it the Aloha prayer? Why does it have to be the Ho'oponopono prayer? Because at least aloha means compassion. And that's another thing. People that say aloha means hello and aloha means goodbye, it does not mean hello and goodbye. Hawaiians do not have a term for hello and goodbye. That is the closest thing that foreigners could come up with when we said aloha. Aloha means the utmost respect and compassion going to you. That does not mean hello and goodbye. When we say goodbye, we say ahui ho, because it is never goodbye. It is always until we see you again, until we return to each other. Ahui ho, which is why I always say that in my videos, ahui ho, because we will see each other, whether it's here or there or someplace else. That's how we do things here in Hawaii. It's never hello and goodbye. It's always constant. We will see each other again. We will always love each other, and there will always be peace and respect for each other. Okay? So, let me get to the comment. I'll put the comment up right over here so you guys can see it. But anyway, I'll read it for you folks. I wrote, this is cultural misrepresentation, bordering cultural appropriation. No such thing as a Ho'oponopono prayer. Stop abusing my culture with these false claims. Heva! So this person comments, he says, or she says, they say, what? Elaborate? And so I did. And so I write back to this person that's commenting. I say, Ho'oponopono is not a prayer. It's a communication between members of Ohana that search for answers and show ike. Okay, for those of you that aren't Hawaiian or don't know Hawaiian, Ohana means family. Yeah, or a group of people that live together in a community that are tight. Ike is recognition. Recognition is something that's very important. It's a navaivai'o. It's a very important value in our culture. Recognizing people, whether or not it be faults or successes. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't mean to seem like I'm scolding anybody, but it just irritates me. Okay, so anyway. I'm sorry, let me just start over again, and I won't interrupt this time. Okay, Ho'oponopono is not a prayer. It is a communication between members of an ohana that search for answers and show ike. Many times we do things that are self-centered, and those things can hurt others in your tribe. Ho'oponopono is used to seek an open communication in a peaceful way to resolve issues and or find justice between people. It isn't used to call forth wealth and spiritual abundance. That's not its design. Ho'oponopono is more akin to going to court. But it isn't ended in judgment. It is ended in both parties understanding each other's perspectives. It is the act of coming together peacefully to resolve issues and gain understanding of what is being misrepresented or not understood. So Because I wrote these things on top of this person's channel, I was challenged by the creators of YouTube that I desist speaking the truth, or get canceled, get censored, get banned, get kicked off of something that I've been using for over a decade. Never once doing anything or putting anything inappropriate up on my channel, you know. So because they sent me this thing and it says, you have feedback, I said, heck yeah, I have feedback. So I go and click on the feedback button, and I send them, I guess it sends it from my email, but it says, I am appalled. So this letter is to, or this message is to YouTube. I am appalled that a channel can lie about my culture and its practices, but I leave comments on their channel to warn other viewers about their falsities, and I get a ban notice from YouTube because I am harassing them? They are telling lies about my culture and my people, and I am getting a warning of channel termination. They opened their channel less than a month ago, starting it by appropriating Hawaiian culture and beliefs, yet I, YouTube member since 2009, the ending of 2009, am told that my channel will be banned or my voice will be silenced. Is this the state of what YouTube permits? Taking away the truth and allowing abuse on a people and their practices? Could you tell me how I can protect my people against this kind of falsity? Are there regulations for people that put videos up like this for other cultures? Because this is an attack on my culture. Not just me, but everyone that practices the Hawaiian ethnic traditions. What do I do to have their videos taken off this media? Or is this something else my people need to cope with? I get that all the time. I post things on certain videos and whatnot, especially like that lady up in Hilo that was having a fit with the local people, this visitor not even from here. And a lot of people write or comment back, cope with it, deal with it. We own your land now, cope. Yeah, we are coping. We have been for over 200 years. But I digress. We have been through enough, and seeing my culture used as a way to profit from is heartbreaking. So I'm not doing this in a place of anger. I'm doing this in a place of aloha. I'm doing this in a place of compassion. This is heartbreaking for me. This affects me on a deep level, spiritual, physical, emotional. This is a challenge for me. And this is something that I hope gets justice. Okay? So I ask, tell me what I could have done instead of speaking the truth. Does YouTube have protocol to follow in banning videos that are harmful to an ethnic minority? Please help me to understand or point me in the right direction. Seeing their video on my recommended list that, of course, they put up for me, that YouTube created for me, was a slap in my face. I don't want my channel to be terminated, but I also don't want to be associated with a platform that supports this kind of abuse. So typically, like in the past, when I'd have somebody comment on my channel, it used to boil me over. I was telling my wife this last night, it's funny. But it would boil my blood. My heart would be racing. I'd be sweating. I'd be like, I was so angry, you know? Just want to grab the person through the thing and choke them. But I realized that, you know, when you mature, you realize that these people don't need that kind of attention. What these people need is clarity. They need light. And even if they weren't doing it in a harmful way, but I took it that way. Yeah. Oh, wow. These people are just trying to be supportive. These people are just trying to bring light into the world of of depression and suffering. No, they're not. And I can see through the BS. They are trying to make a buck. They're trying to open a YouTube channel, garner as many followers they can get, release content on the daily, if not more, so they can get views and subscribers, so they can make money. This is not made so that they can spread love, light, and happiness. It is not. My channel is used to spread the truth. My channel is used to spread happiness, joy, honesty. These people just came up within a month, and they're trying to get all these views, all these followers to make money. And them using my culture and spreading misinformation about that. I mean, it's bad enough that, us Hawaiians as being a minority, a killer minority in this world. It's bad enough that we constantly have people attacking us peaceful people that moved all the way out into the middle of the Pacific Ocean to get away from everyone else. We have people coming here and attacking us because we want to live in peace. Because all we want is love in the world. That's why we have the Aloha Spirit. It didn't exist because we are who we are. Oh, step on the Hawaiians because, they're fodder. They're easy targets. It's like shooting ducks in a barrel. No. We had a humongous understanding about our situation living out here on these islands. So sick and tired of people downplaying us as a people and people thinking that we were just stupid and we floated here on some log and we're like, well, we're stuck here in the middle of the Pacific. Looks like we just need to make do. No, that's not how it happened. And I'm so happy that there are these amazing people, amazing Polynesians, that come together and prove these people wrong. Every day, I see something new pop up on my feed saying, oh, scientists are baffled at this. Oh, scientists believe that it's this way now. Oh, scientists blah, 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 blah. Dinosaurs didn't really look the way they did. And I grew up loving dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were my jam back in elementary when I was young. I loved dinosaurs. Could name them all. But we were spread misinformation about these creatures, and now it's like they were all imaginary things. They could have been, we could have been learning in school about, manticores. We could have been learning about unicorns, the Pegasus. We could have been learning about all these so-called mythical creatures. And here you have these books that are talking, these actual science books, printed and published in a library, talking about these animals that apparently never existed. We wrote book reports on things like this. We stated them as fact and believed them. All because people were being too lazy to do their job, or they just wanted to be the next person to hit it big, become famous because they found some kind of new creature. Greed. This channel is trying to create greed off of my people. Ho'oponopono, change it. Why can't you use your own terminology? You're not even from Hawaii. And you know how I can tell you're not from Hawaii? Because of the sound of the voice on top of these videos. None of them sound like us. It's very weird, very strange. So this might be my last video going up on YouTube. It might not even make it. It might not even make it up on YouTube. Because apparently, the people who speak truth and the people who are sharing love on YouTube are the ones that are going to get censored. We are the ones that are going to be banned. We're the ones that are going to have our channels terminated because someone else wants to take advantage of us. Could you imagine that? If you have any kids, if you are a kid, if someone took advantage of that child, and they say it was the child's fault, well, the child shouldn't have gone to that school. The child shouldn't have been alone with those people. No. It's the parent The parent needs to remove these children from these dangerous places. It's YouTube that needs to remove these people from their channel to keep the people who are actually doing what's right, protect them. It's my wife coming in. She's probably coming to check on me because she feels my emotions riding high. But hello, Mrs. Del Aragon. Oh, hello. Do you want to come sit down?
No, I have to go to.
Oh, you have a meeting? Okay. I love you. I'll see you at lunch. I love that woman. I do. I do love that woman. So, I mean, regardless if this goes up on my channel, regardless if you see it, regardless if there is justice and these people finally take it down, which I doubt is going to happen. You know, YouTube is all about money. Yeah, maybe it's time I moved on. Maybe it's the time I moved on from a lot of things. You know, I just feel like at every angle, I'm going delirious already. At every angle, it feels like I'm just being pulled. Yeah, try to get up to the surface of the water. I'm climbing these steep rocks, leading me to this cliff, right? Which, of course, is more because you got to climb up the cliff, right? To get out of the water and to breathe, to have some sense of freedom. But I don't know. I could rant and rave about all kinds of injustices and stuff like that. But, you know, it all comes down to what we do in our time here on Earth. Whether we're going to spread misinformation or we're going to spread light, love. You know? Are we going to continue to, even though we receive the information about, hey, that might not be such a good idea, don't do that? Are we going to continue doing it because it's making us some pennies, because it's making us a dime? Or are we going to stop and think about it and say, you know what? This isn't who I want to be. And for these people, I know they believe in karma. Or at least the people that are viewing their content, I know they believe in karma. Who knows what they believe? Maybe nothing, because they just know that suckers are going to jump on their channel and eat it up because they think they're doing them a favor. And it's funny because after I posted these comments up on top of their channel, it's telling them to take it down, telling them to stop, because they already had, within a couple of weeks, they already had like all these videos put up on their channel. And I wrote on every single one of them. Well, anyone that had the Ho'oponopono inside the title, I clicked on and I said, stop using our words, stop using our words. There's other videos that I did not comment on that may have spoke about Ho'oponopono, but I don't know because it's not, you know, blasted right on top of their thumbnail or inside their title. But apparently YouTube directed me to this content, and now I am addressing the content that they recommended I watch. And because I spoke truthfully and because I spoke from the heart, they were going to censor and ban me from my channel if I continue to speak the truth. So like I said, this might be my last video here, regardless of if I'm terminated or not. Perhaps I just move on to a different social media. But I thought this was something about us, YouTube. But apparently the you in YouTube means them-tube. So I just want to say I love you folks. I really appreciate all this time that you've sent your love and support to me. This is just such a downer, you know? Such a terrible downer. And it's disappointing. It's upsetting and it's disappointing, and I wish this didn't have to happen, but it did, and it presented itself onto me so that I could do something by presenting this to you. And maybe this is something that will spread. Maybe not. Like I said, we are a minority. But you know what? It's not a minority in this world. Hawaiians may be a minority, but love and understanding is not a minority. We have people everywhere that want to learn and want to do better in their lives and for others. And to you, I say aloha, ahui ho.